Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Coach's Talk. Today we're looking at a thing called dose response. So what is dose response? We know that every workout has an intention and an ideal response that we want you to feel once you've done that workout. So the response is what we want you to feel, and the dose is what's required for you as an individual to get that response. So dose response. Let's take an example of a workout. 4 sets, 30 seconds on the rower, 30 seconds rest. This 30 seconds on the rower is as hard and as fast as possible for as far as you can go in distance. So even just looking at that and me telling you about that workout, we're gonna notice different things. Some people might look at that and go, that's gonna be okay, it's gonna be an okay workout. Some people might look at it and go, that's gonna suck, because I know how hard and how much effort that 30 seconds row is gonna take with very little rest time. We're gonna go through a few factors that are gonna influence the response that you get from that dose of the workout we give you. The first one is training age. Not your specific age, we're looking at training age. So someone might be 40 years old, but they've been training 3 weeks. That means they're an absolute beginner. Someone like myself, 34 years old, who's been training sort of 17, 18 years, quite a high training age. Our dose response from this workout is going to be completely different. I know from my experience and strength training and power training that this is going to suck. The person coming in completely new, I know they're probably going to get very similar scores every 30 seconds, whereas my scores are going to be dropping down every time. Quite a high potential first one, and then going to drop dramatically over the next few rounds. The person who maybe hasn't got the training age behind them is going to struggle to put the power down, move quickly, and be powerful on the rower for that amount of time. So their scores are going to be pretty consistent. The second one I mentioned is strength. How strong are you? You've got to be adequately strong enough to move fast and move powerfully and put some force behind that rower handle. If you're lacking strength, you won't be able to maximize the time frame for this. If you're lacking a bit of strength, the chances are you're not going to be able to put the power down effectively in this kind of workout. The third one is mechanics. Obviously the rower is quite a complicated machine sometimes. We need to know that you've had some experience and exposure on that machine or on that piece of kit or on that movement to get the most out of it. It could just be that you're strong enough, but your mechanics are all off. So working on mechanics is going to help better that dose response. The fourth one is equipment. Are you familiar with that piece of kit? Comes back down to the mechanics. Do you know what settings to have it on? Do you know where to have your hands? The mechanics of that movement and using that piece of kit make a massive difference to what that dose response is like. And the last one is awareness. Are you aware of your own abilities, your strengths, your weaknesses, what you're like on a piece of kit? Are you okay on the rower? Do you look at the rower and go, oh, I don't like the rower? What are you aware of to do with that movement, yourself, how the feeling you get from training? That all goes into what effect that response that you get from that workout has. Now what you'll notice in classes is we sometimes write charge and base. They're kind of the same program, just different dose responses. So the base one is more beginner to intermediate, and the charge one is more intermediate to advanced. The movements are kind of fairly similar, slightly more technical on the charge side. If you pick the more inappropriate one, if we're doing toaster bar, and you find you can't have the bar in an active hang, but we're swinging around the bar because it's the more difficult movement, the chances are, well, it's a fact, you're not getting the right dose response, which is going to hinder your progress. So picking either the charge or the base, based on what your ability is like on that specific thing, not overall, but on that specific thing, is going to make sure that you get the best dose response from that workout, that movement, that exercise we're doing. Hopefully that's giving you an insight into dose response. Any questions? Fire away.